4 years ago, Canada had 14 golds. They only had 26 total, though, which put them in third. United States had 37 total medals.
Yep.
They had 9 golds, which is the exact amount that they had this year. But you look all the way down, and Russia's all the way down at 11th with 15 medals, 3 golds.
Yeah, so, I mean, Russia definitely stepped up. U.S. actually went down by 9 medals.
Total?
Yeah, 9 medals total. They went
Yes.
down. They went down from 37 to 28 since in 4 years. And I don't really follow, the World Cup of figure skating, like yearly things like that. I have no idea about those stats.
I think we lost some big names in figure skating though, because we have such a young group.
Yeah, we definitely have a young group. But I'm looking forward to seeing them 4 years from now because they're, Gracie Gold. We got Ashley Wagner, and there's like
the face.
Yes, the face. I also forgot to do that this week.
Oh.
The caption contest. I'm sorry. If you guys tweet me, listeners tweet me to remind me, or tweet at the show at Sports.WSJU Radio, WSJU, I'll be sure to do it. Now, call in with your Olympic thoughts. We got 15 more minutes of the segment at 718-990-3SJU. That's 718-990-3758. Of course, we got Evan over there on the Twitter, reading your tweets and things like that. I'm over here on the phones, waiting for that phone light to blink so I can answer it for you. But so far, no good.
The 2018 Winter Olympics are going to be interesting because it's back in South Korea. It's in Pyeongchang.
It's in South Korea.
Yep.
Now, yes, go ahead.
South Korea was 13th in the medal count this year, which is right around where Russia was last Winter Olympics. So it's going to be interesting to see if South Korea can bump their numbers up.
How many competitors does South Korea have?
I don't.
Which is I thought that too, but I looked at the 2010 Winter Olympics and they were 4th in the medal count. For
Really?
Canada, yeah, for Vancouver.
I know.
Wow.
They're good at. They're good at that, like, I'm talking about the ski jump, not the big ski jump, but like it's like gymnastics. They go like pretty much straight in the air on the ski.
Aerobatics.
Aerobatics, yes.
Right.
They're pretty good at that.
I was watching that one night and I just randomly flipped it on and I just turned on NBC and then all of a sudden I see this guy go straight up.
Looks like a rag doll doing twins.
Five flips, 3 twists, and just landing it. Just
with his hands up in the air, like sticking the landing like, some sort of gymnastics person in the Summer Olympics.
That's how I felt about those trampoline events in the last Olympics and the Summer Olympics. You'd turn it on at random times, and they'd be like trampoline events. And they'd be jumping just like 20 feet up in the air and doing like 6 somersaults in the air.
I feel like I could do something like that.
They should get slam ball in the Summer Olympics. The trampoline basketball game.
That would be awesome.
But going to the 2018 Olympics, a lot of people are talking about, the NHL players not participating in that Olympics.
I don't think they're going to.
I mean, of course, you got John Tavares, star for the Islanders.
Carey Price just got re-injured.
Yeah, Carey Price got re-injured. He, of course, ended the Olympics with 4 straight shutouts in his gold medal effort for Canada. Like I said, John Tavares, torn MCL. He doesn't need surgery.
That's good news.
But he'll be out for the rest of the season.
And just taking 2 weeks out of their season without any kind of compensation for it.
Right.
It's NHL. I don't think they're going to do it again.
However, John Tavares did say that he'd play for Canada in a heartbeat again because he loves, quote, I love playing for my country.
And the best news of all, Jágr's probably going to be in the Olympics again.
Yeah, Jágr. 4 years from now, he'll be 45.
I mean, hopefully he's still playing, but,
he could. If anybody could be playing at 45, it could be Jágr.
Worst case scenario, he's in the Olympics.
Would that be his 5th Olympics?
It might be his...
man, I don't even know.
It would be his 5th because in 98, 2002, 2006.
Was 98 his first Olympics, though?
I think it was, wasn't it? That's what you told us.
No, I told you that he won gold in 98.
He won gold in 98. This might be his 6th. That might be his 6th.
And I believe it was 92. 92, and then it went to 94 in that 2-year gap. So we got Atticus looking this up. We're gonna tell you how many Olympics Jágr has been in. Or you know what? Here, we're gonna find out how many Olympics he's been in, and then we'll send out a Twitter question. We'll answer it in about a half hour at 12:30. At 12:30, we'll give you the answer. You can call in with the answer, tweet us the answer. We'll give you a nice little shout out. How's that sound? So, Twitter question is going to be how many Winter Olympics has Jaromir Jagr been in? And if you give us the right answer, we'll give you a nice little shout-out. And then we'll give you the answer at 12:30. All right, guys? Or you can call in at 718-9903-SJU. That's 718-990-3758 with your answer to that question. Nice little tweet question. How's that sound? It's a good idea?
All right, Mike.
I like it.
Do you have the number?
I do have the number.
Okay. Well, you can tell us in the commercial break.
My autocorrect for Jaromir went to Jars on, so.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been. You didn't post it, did you?
No, not
Okay,
yet.
good.
I caught it.
That's good. All right, so anything else at the Olympics? Where's the Summer Olympics in 2 years?
Rio.
Right, of course,
Which
Rio.
is exciting because they got the World Cup this year.
That's
and
what
then
I'm
they got
excited for.
Summer Olympics in 2 years.
Actually, I think the next World Cup, not Rio, but the next one is going to be in Russia.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so, Rio and Russia, they're pretty busy in the world spotlight right now. So, yeah, Rio's good. U.S. is always good with the medal counts in Summer Olympics as well. We got probably the best swimmers in the world. Of course, everyone thinks of Michael Phelps, but we also have
he's going to make
Lochte.
a surprise comeback.
We got Missy Franklin.
Missy Franklin, yeah.
What do you think Phelps will make a comeback? I heard
something
a few months ago, like he was training.
That he started taking the drug test again and started jumping in the pool. So I haven't heard anything since. So
yeah, so I'm really not sure.
We'll
find out probably within the year.
If he comes back, I think he'll only be in 2 events at the absolute
maybe
most.
like the relay.
No, I don't even see the relay. I just see a 50 and 100, maybe 100.
All right. So you know what? Let's go back to that Finland American hockey game. If we can for a little bit. Of course, it was 5-0. Finland wins. That was early on Saturday morning. Was that 7:00 a.m.? No, that was a later game.
It was a 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, that was a 10 o'clock game. The gold medal game was at 7 a.m. the next day.
And I was listening to I'm blanking on his name. He's on SportsCenter. Yeah.
The hockey analyst?
Yeah, Barry Melrose.
The mullet.
Barry Melrose. I was listening to him, and he was saying, he was talking to his buddies, and, the Canada allowed all the bars to open up at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And everyone started drinking at 5:30 in the morning.
One of my professors told me that, because she's Canadian. And she actually has a cousin on the women's Canadian hockey team who also won gold, beat the U.S.
Disappointed about that.
That was an incredible game.
Yeah, that definitely was.
That was one of the most disappointing games, too.
That was disappointing for us American side, but pretty much any other person in the world, amazing game. Of course, Canada came back down 2-0 and came back to beat us.
In the last 3 minutes or something
like
that.
I thought they were...
Well, we went into overtime. They didn't beat us in regulation.
Yeah, but they scored 2 goals in the last 2 minutes to tie it up. And
the penalties that were called in the overtime didn't really agree with them. There was apparently a slash on the goalie when you're waving for a puck. And I don't know, women's hockey, I guess, is different penalty calls, but I watched it in the gold medal game for men's hockey, and there was no call.
Right.
And I was like, oh, where's the call?
I don't know.
And then, yeah,
the refereeing and judging in a lot of these events were actually questioned a lot. I know figure skating was questioned. Ashley Wagner said, I got gypped coming in 7th. In the, I forget what, it was an individual event, it wasn't a team or anything like that. But she said that she got gypped. Immediately after, she said, no, I agree. I mean, she got 7th. She skated flawlessly. And people in front of her fell. I think two skaters in front of her fell.
And she was the questionable pick for the U.S. Olympics team because she finished outside the top 3 in whatever qualifying things or something like that.
Yeah.
Was.
But
I'm not an expert on that, so I don't know how it works.
Yeah, so maybe the odds were against her, but judges should be judging unbiasedly, we should say. And a lot of that was going on. A lot of questions on that. So, I don't really want to get into it. Honestly, I don't.
No.
Don't want to question Olympic refereeing because I know I can't do it.
Yeah.
I umpired not a little league, but the senior league. like the Babe Ruth League.
Yeah.
This past summer, I was so bad.
They get pissed.
I mean, I was really bad. I missed an interference call, and I made up for it clearly by calling somebody who looked very safe out. And I don't even think I was thinking at all.
The only refereeing that I have ever done is during a charity soccer tournament, and I would just they needed somebody, so I would just be like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll do it."
Yeah.
And
So.
I stayed in the middle of the field, pointed things out, said, "That's a foul, but keep playing."
See, there you go. So we can cut some slack to the Olympic referees and the judges. It ain't easy as it looks. But, there was questioned, and we had to bring it up. It's almost 12 o'clock. We're about halfway done. Next segment, we're going to have Steve Inman come in, who we're going to preview the NL East. Of course, that's Steve's domain. So stick around. You don't want to miss it here on the Sports Stop.
You're doing it again.
I got to put another quarter in the jar. Here on the Sports Stop on WSJU Radio, the voice of St. John's University. Don't go away.